Hey, this is Lori, also known as Inspire to Act, and this is just kind of a video about how I found my vision, how I basically turned my life around to where I could look at myself and love myself and be thankful for where I am and just start being the person that I knew I was capable of being. And that all started with an absolute devastation of a breakup. And instead of jumping immediately into another romantic relationship and hiding, facing myself, because that's what I did in relationships, and face myself, I just would jump and become preoccupied in that relationship and didn't ever really focus on me. I was very critical of what they were doing, though. I was very concerned with the directions they were in. Didn't mind putting my 2 cents into that, but never was directing the finger back at me. And I love that saying. I don't know who started it, but when you point the finger, 3 are pointing back at yourself. So, I mean, that's what I was guilty of. So I said, you know what, I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to get in touch with me, and I'm going to figure out who and what I am. Now, it's been almost, 2 years since that happened. And in the beginning, first 6 months of really just kind of tearing down the walls, all of my conditioning, all of my beliefs, everything that I thought I knew and who I thought I was and the direction I was going, I just shed it. And the way I did it was getting the hell away from everybody else. Thank God I was already self-employed at that time, so I was able to not be in a situation where I was at my work and dealing with other coworkers. That wasn't even an issue. And I just got the hell away from everybody. And not only that, is I got negativity out of my life. If I looked at something and it didn't make me happy, or I didn't smile, I wasn't enjoying it, I got rid of it. If something had a bad memory or bad connotation to it, I ditched it. And I went through everything. I went through my diet, through this whole use it or lose it thing with my materialistic things, and I decided I'm going to live light. And I purged tons of files and books and you name it, just got it out of my life because that's the old me. And that's not who I am, or this is not reflecting the direction that I'm going. So if it did not reflect the best of me, I got rid of it. And that's everything. And that was such a good feeling. It's just a purified state. I cleansed my body, I cleansed my home, I cleansed my friends and my relationships, and I cleansed just patterns, thought patterns and belief patterns, and I started filling up on the good stuff. See, because before it was just so filled with all the bullshit that I really couldn't focus on. I didn't have any room for anything good. So I started practicing a day of silence, and like I said, fasting and kind of being alone and getting the hell away from the good opinion of others, which is from Wayne Dyer, or maybe he got that from somewhere else. And I started filling up on things like that, DVDs and videos of inspiration and books and really getting connected with the internal compass, which everybody has built in within them, that inspiration, that fire within, and, you know, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and getting in touch with your mission and your purpose and what you're here to do. And I love the 8th habit because that is the one that stuck with me the most. I would say that my mission and my purpose, well, it's in my name, Inspire to Act, which is, you know, the 8th habit is find your voice and encourage others to find theirs and share theirs. We are all, you know, individual, beautiful aspects of God, really. You know, not to get too crazy on you, but that's truly how I feel. And we all have our unique qualities and strengths to unify and share together. And so when I realized, yes, I have a background in health and I love it, and, you know, the raw food and personal training and massage and nutrition and all that good stuff, I love it and it's great. That's kind of what cleared my mind to be able to see the potential within me, and removing all the negativity. Oh gosh, I'm starting to rhyme here. But removing all that negativity to where I could actually shine and I could create and build or cultivate the garden of my life. And I just started going and finding visions and what is it that I want? What does Lori dream of? And, you know, we all have dreams from childhood of when I grow up, I want to do this and I want to do that and all these good things. And I said, you know what, I'm going to entertain that. Because, you know what, from here on out, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Everybody, their opinion of me was totally shattered. My family thought I was just a screw-up. Who knows what my friends thought. The men that I dated really didn't think too highly of me. So, you know what? And that is a really good place to be. Because from that lowest of low is when I actually didn't have any pressure on me anymore. I could actually find my own way without anybody kind of looking at me and having any expectations of me. Expectations kind of suck, really. You know, for myself, I hated it when someone expected me to do something or to be a certain way. You know, I'm pretty much going to screw that up. If you think one thing, I'm probably going to do just the opposite. So once everybody expected me to be a screw-up, I only had uphill to go, you know. And, you know, just kind of found through, and now I have like a vision book, found music that I enjoyed, found role models and mentors and guidance that I felt was uplifting and encouraged me to move in a direction that was toward the good for myself and good for everyone involved. And so I'm inspired to share these stories with you because I know what it's like to be on a cycle that's really not taking me anywhere, you know. This is my one shot at life, you know, or whatever your religious beliefs are. But this is, I'm here now. And what is it that I came here to do? And what is it that my message is going, what message am I leaving with my children, with my friends, you know? What is my reputation? And so I just started building that up, and I just found a vision of what I wanted it to be and just started walking to it from there. Even though it seems scary, I have no expertise in it, or how should I say, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but sometimes that uncharted ground, you know, I could talk about health and wellness forever, but when it comes to spiritual aspects, you know, that was something that just wasn't a part of my life, or vision and goal setting and advancing in life and personal development. Even though I'm an avid student, I really believe, and I always have been, absorbed. I love learning. I just love it. I just can't, if I don't know it, I want to learn about it, you know. That's just something that's in me. I can't get rid of it. But anyway, where am I going with this? I guess what I'm just trying to say is how I got myself on track and how I fell in love with me and found a direction that was good for me. So truly The Secret was a huge help for me. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People was huge for me. The AIDS Habit was huge for me. And doing a lot of soul searching and getting the hell away from everybody else and figuring things out for myself and awakening that intuition and that internal guidance within and moving on that inspiration and acting on those things that came to me rather than what I thought of other people wanted me to do or how I was being perceived or all of that good stuff. I was going to move from here, from the heart, and move forward. And doing that and acting in that way actually has just been what has built up my self-esteem. And I like who I am now. I like where I'm going. You know, sometimes I don't really know exactly where I'm going. I have an idea of where I want to be. I just don't know how I'm going to get there. But those things kind of unfold for us. And I don't know if this is really making any sense because I don't know. But I'm going to shut up now because I just lost my train of thought. So anyways, more to come. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And I hope that learning, no, I'm not going to say anything more. I hope that my life can be a living example of what I know to be true, and I hope you guys do the same. Live what you know. Live your truth. Bye.